Hey guys, so I have a super fun look. Today I am doing a mashup of the original Harley Quinn and the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. This is inspired by Ellie35X off of Instagram. She did a super cute mashup. I will post her Instagram page down below in the description box. First, I'm just starting off by taking a lip liner and I'm outlining the mask on my face. The original Harley Quinn wears a mask, so I thought that would be cute to incorporate that. Then I'm taking the Morphe 35C eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be doing my eyes with this. I'm using these blue colors to create the blue eye, which is on the left side. Harley's makeup, of course, is not this dramatic, but I like to be full-on glam, so we're getting crazy. The red eye is on the right eye. Then I'm just taking darker colors and deepening up the crease. I'm using the Urban Decay Electric palette. The blue in there is so vibrant yet dark at the same time. I'm using that for the crease on the blue side. Next, I'm going to do my concealer. I'm using the NYX Above and Beyond Concealer in Porcelain. You don't need to do too much, obviously, just underneath of the eyes and like your chin and your cupid's bow, wherever else you usually conceal at. And blend it in. And now I'm using the NYX white eyeshadow base for my lids and my inner corners of my eyes to brighten it up and make my eyes appear a little bit larger. With the eyeshadow base, I suggest tapping it with your finger after you've applied it. For some reason, at least on me, it's kind of greasy, so it makes my eyeshadows crease, but it makes the eyeshadows pop really bright. Next, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit, and I'm using the Blue Moon and the Blue Ice on the blue side. And then I'm going to be taking the Pink Heart highlighter, and I'm going to be putting that on the red eye. Now I'm going to start enhancing that crease a little bit more and deepening it. I'm just taking black and putting it right in the crease around the highlighted area as well. Do the same thing on the red eye. Be really careful, you don't want to make it super black because you don't want to hide the red and the blue. Just take the red and the blue back over the black and keep blending back and forth to make sure that the red still pops and the blue still pops really well. Put some black liner in your waterline. And then go ahead and start putting some blue and red shadow against that waterline and start dragging it down. Since there is a mask over this technically, just kind of be careful to go around that. I had the shadows come out from underneath the mask though. After I put foundation on and stuff, I had it come on the other side of the mask as well, if that makes sense. Basically, just take the color and lightly drag it down your eye. And then take some black shadow and darken that waterline a bit. Bring it into the blue. And now we're doing the same thing for the red eye. Next, we're doing eyeliner. I am using the LA Splash Architect eyeliner. I have used this for so many looks. So if you guys are interested in doing that, I do have a code where you can save 15% off their website. I will put that code down below in the description box, but honestly, like, this eyeliner is amazing. I usually use the NYX Matte Black Liquid Liner, which I still love, but this stuff is really easy because it just comes out the tip of the pen right there, as you can see. Like, you don't have to dip back into like a little bottle. It just comes right out. Super easy and quick. Add some falsies. Now we're done with the eyes. We're going to start outlining the bodysuit, basically, her little Joker jester collar, her puddin necklace, and we're going to start filling in the shirt. I'm using Mehron liquid makeup in white. This stuff is really difficult to use. Sometimes it cracks really easily. So I put it down with a sponge, and then I take a little paintbrush and I just move it around. You don't want to get it like wet in the same area or put too much product on the same area over and over again, because it will start like taking away the paint underneath of it. It's really weird. I do like it because it's really white, and I like to mix it with foundation sometimes, but you just have to be careful. Now I'm going to be taking this blue from the Urban Decay Electric palette, and I'm going to be creating that blue washed out kind of color she has on her left side of her shirt. I'm just taking a big fluffy brush, and I'm just moving it all around really messy like. Now I'm taking some grays, and I'm just putting it all over the shirt. Like I said, this liquid makeup comes out kind of patchy, but I also wanted to give her kind of a dirty look as well. So putting this gray all over covers up some of the patchiness and creates for a really cool effect on her shirt. Then I created some cleavage. I know people don't like this, but I think it makes the look come together, so I did it. Taking Mehron Makeup's Black Paradise paint and some water, or Fix Plus by MAC. I just have water in that bottle right now, though, because I ran out of Fix Plus. I'm going to start outlining or drawing on the Daddy's Little Monster. This part was really hard and time consuming because I wanted it to come out very close to how she actually has it on the shirt. I was looking at a reference picture the whole time, and it was so low that I couldn't catch all of it, but make sure that if you're doing this in a mirror, you're doing it backwards. You're not writing the words correctly. Don't be like Karen on Mean Girls, okay? Write it backwards. It's really hard and time consuming, but it's worth it, I promise. Now I'm taking the Mehron Paradise paint, and I'm using red, I do believe. Yep, and I'm creating the stripes that she has on each side of her t-shirt. It's like a baseball t-shirt almost. So just create 2 stripes on each side. And now I'm just drawing in some diamonds. I drew on 4 diamonds right here, but I ended up only doing 3. And then I'm painting the collar red. Taking this blue paint from Wolfe Face Art and FX, I'm just filling in these little diamonds. And then going around it with red. For larger surface areas, I consider using a larger kind of flat brush to paint. And then for little areas like this, use a tiny brush to get around the details and to get along the lines as well. Taking Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue and NYX's Face and Body Glitter in Gunmetal, I am going to fill in those diamonds with some glitter. I have been so obsessed with glitter lately. It's ridiculous, but I just think it makes some looks really pop and makes it look really cool. Especially in videos. If you take videos of it and you move around, like, it sparkles like crazy. Now I'm just shading in the underneath of her little jester collar. I'm just taking black right along it. Right along the lines, I guess. In some areas you can make it deeper where there'd be more of a shadow. Just add some more black shadow to it and build the color basically. Now I am outlining these little diamonds in black. Outlining stuff in black, in my opinion, just makes it pop as long as you put some shading around it usually. It helps make it pop and look really cool and stand out. Now I'm writing puddin, put in. I know that. On my collar, I'm just outlining the letters first, and then I'm going to go back in and kind of make them like bubble letters or make them pop out a little bit more. I ended up going over this with glitter anyways, so the letters don't have to be too perfect whatsoever. Again, make sure you write that backwards in the mirror. I have messed up so many times when I first started doing letters in my paint looks, so just be really careful. Outline it in black. And fill in all the areas around the letters in white, or whatever color of your choosing. I wanted to do white so the glitter or the black kind of like stood out against it. And then I'm taking this silver glitter from Sephora that I've had for like a million years. And I'm going to be putting that on the letters, doing the same thing, placing down glitter glue and then putting the glitter right on top. Do it one letter at a time. Glitter glue does tend to dry fast and then the glitter won't stick to it. I also suggest packing the glitter on, not like swiping it around, just pack it into each little area of where the glitter glue is at. Swiping it will make glitter fall all over the place, but if you pack it, it'll make a lot of glitter stick to one area and make it really sparkle. Then I'm just taking some black paint and outlining the letters so they stand out against the glitter a little bit and you can kind of read what it says. I felt like the glitter was all mushed together, so outlining it in black a bit helps it. Taking NYX Cosmetics White Liquid Liner, I am going to be outlining it some more. I'm sorry. Again, it helps it pop some more. Now I'm putting some black shadow onto the collar to help it look a little bit more realistic and like clothing more or less. So just shade around in some areas. You can even use a dark red, you don't have to use black. And then I'm taking some white and I am highlighting my shoulders. Now it's time for the face. I am taking the NYX Cosmetics Color Correcting Concealer Palette thingy. And I'm putting yellow in areas where my face is really red. I don't have green, I'm all out. Then I'm putting purple around my mouth. It's for darker areas, to lighten darker areas. And then I'm taking the NYX Cosmetics Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation. And I am just putting that all over my face where the mask is not drawn on. I do foundation usually last, so it doesn't look so greasy after sitting there for a couple of hours painting. Now I am contouring my face. Give Harley a strong contour. This is a super glam look. Now I'm filling in just parts of the mask. I'm doing like little red areas and little blue areas. So it looks like when the mask is shining, it's shining red and blue. I suggest just putting the paint down first and then going back in with black and working around those areas and just kind of like mixing them in together. I'm going to be putting glitter on top of those blue and red areas as well. That way it just looks super shiny. I just thought it was a cute little idea. I love doing masks too because I do them over my brows and it's a fun way to not have to fill in your eyebrows because sometimes I just really don't want to do it. Now I'm putting the glitter glue and the glitter on. I'm using NYX Cosmetics, the Face and Body Glitter and the Gunmetal. And then I'm using NYX Cosmetics Face and Body Glitter in red for the red side. Just bring that shadow down past the mask like I was talking about earlier, so it looks like the eyeshadow is smearing underneath of her mask as well. I do this after I do the foundation and contour and all that, so that doesn't go over it. Now it's time for Harley's little tattoos, the heart underneath her eye, and rotten on the side of her face. You know you're doing rotten on the right side of the face when the R starts by your ear. And now I'm just shading the mask a little bit, just to give her some dimension and make it pop. I started with brown and then did a little bit of black too. and then taking some black paint and going over it in case the eyeshadow kind of diluted the black paint. Taking LA Splash's Lip Couture lipstick in Retro Betty, I'm going to fill in my lips. We are going to extend the corners of the mouth as well into that jokerish kind of smile that we all know and love. I'm just taking a little paintbrush with the red lipstick and I'm extending it. Just a little bit though, I'm not trying to get too crazy. Highlight your face a little bit. I use the pink heart mostly. Now add some glitter. I'm using the NYX Face and Body Glitter in red, and I'm just packing it on top of that lipstick. Liquid lipstick is really easy to add glitter to because it's so sticky still and it takes a little bit to dry. You don't even have to put glitter glue on top of it. You can just put the glitter right on the lipstick, and I packed a ton onto that. And you can leave your hair like mine. I had red and black hair, so it looked cute, but I ended up wanting to add the wig. I just don't like my red and black hair against a black background, so I think the blonde wig just really helps it. And Harley is really a blonde, honestly, so I thought the blonde wig looked really cute. But yep, this is the finished look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. You know I love creating Harley Quinn. I have quite a few other Harley Quinn tutorials that I will put in the description box. I have an original Harley Quinn. I have a suicide glam to grunge Harley Quinn. I have just Harley Quinn eyeshadow looks. I have Joker looks as well. So if you guys are interested in other versions of her, go check out the rest of them on my channel or look down in the description box for other versions. Thanks so much for watching, guys.